Welcome to the Samurai Kennels Digital Dog Show, a free-to-enter competition held every month. To join, simply connect with us on WhatsApp and submit a 1 to 2 minute video showing your dog's teeth, walk, and any activities you'd like to highlight. Plus, don't miss our free Dog of the Week and Dog of the Month contests, also available through WhatsApp. Join today and showcase your dog to the world.
Hey, what's going on, Dre?
Man, top of the morning, big dog. Top of the morning. What's good, big dog?
Hey, man, you know what it is, man. Yes, sir. You know, the foundation of bitework. Going down.
Yes,
Man.
sir. Yes, sir, man. It's going down for real.
In a major way. Yeah. Yeah, man.
I give some time to get in here, man. I kind of stalled on them yesterday, so
Yeah,
skeptical this morning, but we back.
Yeah, man.
H&F was good, big dog. Six dog, what it do?
Dog in the building, H&F.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. The foundation of bite work, man. It's you gotta go back to basics, man. This is not to encourage or to discourage bite work. It's just to talk about how we get there. You know what I'm saying? And Q&A. But yeah, man. And then there's a lot of things, man. That Jayar was good, big dog. Hey. There's a lot of things about bite work that have to be revisited. I receive a lot of questions like privately, and a lot of the questions I receive privately should be asked in this forum during the live when we have a topic. For those of y'all that have been here, y'all know you can submit a topic and we just cover the topic on the live, and you can ask the questions. Typically get your question answered. For those of y'all that are shy or don't want to ask those questions publicly, if you're a member or you already got my number and stuff, you don't have to pay for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a brother hit me up yesterday, Big A, and he wanted to skip the line and ask a bunch of questions. And I'm like, that's cool. I'm a busy person though. And that's what this podcast is about in the mornings, man, is to give you a free opportunity to ask those questions live. It's you know what I mean? Instead of me setting aside an extra 2 or 3 hours a day to answer phone calls, you know what I'm saying? You can ask it on the live. You a member, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna give you preferential treatment, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's the purpose of a membership. You bought into the system, and you want to be able to see behind the scenes and cut the ads out of it, right? But this guy, I don't know anything about him, and there's no disrespect, but hey, bro, like, if you want to cut the line, you got to pay that price. You don't get into the VIP section of the club. You don't even get YouTube without commercials unless you pay for YouTube Premium. You know what I'm saying? So it's if that offends you, man, good. Let it offend you. Let it stand that way, because we talk about this all the time. Once a week I talk about, people not having proper what's that word y'all use? Social intelligence. Yeah, social intelligence. Also the questions the general individual was asking, I could tell they haven't researched the channel or been on the channel long enough to even know to know the program. And they was asking about about my dogs and trying to get a dog. And I've covered that on multiple occasions. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, if you want to skip the line and just jump in and get in and jump into the program, man, you got to pay for that, bro. Because it's brothers who've been rocking with us for 5-6 years now. And they know all them. They could have answered all them questions in the chat, Yeah. But if you want to be antisocial and you want to be discreet, man, go ahead and pay that price, man. And we got that set up for you. But nah, man, this is an easy forum to kick back and just ask the questions. And I highly implore you to ask those questions during the live, because this is the hour that I set aside a day to talk dog openly and freely with whoever has an ear to hear and eyes to see or even share. I also open up the panel. You can come over here and do a Q&A right on the panel. It's not you're not hiding, but this is where you can find me. This is my place of business, So just putting that out there, man. And shout out to Calypso, shout out to Dirty Dog, and shout out to Bloodthirst. Welcome to the building, y'all. We back this morning, man. The foundation of bite work. What's good, Big A?
Yeah, man. And if you not if you can't ask the question in public, then don't ask it in private. You know, if you're not, you know what I'm saying, especially if you're not, you know, a regular, you know what I'm saying, asking about game, asking about these types of things, man, it's a no-go. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't ask it publicly, don't reach out to try to ask it behind the scenes.
Facts, big facts. Yeah, because those of y'all to be here, y'all know I don't even use the term game no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like offensive to me. Like that you would even call me and be like, "I'm looking for a game dog." Like, dude, what?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But it is nothing. I don't have anything against game, but like I have so much respect for what it actually stands for that you know what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, you know, there's kennels that call themselves game dog kennels, man. Like the first step is just what you're looking for. Go to a game dog kennel. You know what I mean? Like these are old yellow dogs.
Yeah. Usually, if they, I mean, I'm not saying it's true, nor here nor there, but usually if they talking game, it's gonna be somewhere in the kennel name anyway. So there you have it.
Yeah,
you know
yeah, man. But other than that, man, it's all love, man. We got a great show for y'all today. Shouts out to my brother Big A once again for setting this up and carrying the network. Man, many praises, many thanks, bro, for just being a brother, man. Salute.
Man, you know what it is. We rocking and shocking, man.
Yeah, man. You got some Bushido code or anything for us today, Big A?
Oh, you know it. You know what I came here to do, man. Yeah, man. Bushido. I'm gonna hit y'all with a quote. You know, a warrior who lacks training is like a blade that has never been sharpened. Discipline and foundation matter before pressure and performance. Yeah. And
can you read that last part again for me, please?
Yeah, and I'm gonna dive into it a little bit too. Discipline and foundation matter before pressure and performance. That's part of the reason why you know, I consistently work out by myself. You know what I'm saying? It's more about the discipline and about handling, you know, me versus me. I notice a lot of people are very competitive. I'm not a competitor, so to speak. I'm more honed in on myself. I've always been my own competition, just from the beginning. Like even when you asked me to go to South Bottom, I wouldn't have went unless you asked me to go. You know what I'm saying? I got everything I want. You know what I'm saying? I got the dog. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing that I can have. You can't do much without the dog. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so, you know, with that being said, man, a lot of us focus on somebody else. You got to, and it works for some people and it might not work for others, you know, but some people have to have an enemy. They have to have somebody, not necessarily a thing. They have to have a person to look at and try to say, I can do better than him. The person that I always look at is in the mirror. And I find when I start looking outside and trying to compete with other people, whether you're a competitor or not, when I try to get out there and try to compete with somebody personally, or you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like on a playing field or anything like that. When I'm trying to compete against somebody personally, I always cut myself short because that person might be going to a certain extent and they just winning, going to that certain extent. When if I was focusing on myself, I might push past that. But I'm steady focused on somebody else. So when this stuff comes down to it, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is just me talking from my personal experience and me walking the path that I've walked. You know what I'm saying? When I focus on myself, when I focus on working on myself, like Sun Tzu, I'm not out here to try to prove something to the world what I can do with a dog. I'm trying to prove to myself I can outdo what I did before. And if it look like I'm shining, then so be it. But everybody see the shine, but they don't care about the grind. They give a damn about the grind. They just see you shine and they want that.
Yeah.
So where's the discipline in it? You know what I'm saying? A lot of boys get into these no name competitions with each other, and they make their friends, they frenemies, and enemies. They arches. When all they got to do is just be focused on themselves and do better than what they did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to mastering the discipline and all of that other stuff, when y'all looking at somebody else and trying to compare yourself to somebody else, when you looking at somebody else's yard and you trying to compare your dogs to somebody else's yard, you need to be working on bettering yourself. You know what I'm saying? Bettering the dogs from the last generation that you had, and working, even if it's inches or whatever the case may be. It was a little story where a boy was riding a horse and he couldn't see. It was foggy in the woods and the whole nine. And he's like, I don't know where to go. I can't see. The horse told him, well, can you put one foot in front of the other? Yeah, well, then put one foot forward. And that's all we got to do. Master the discipline of yourself and your dogs in your own circle. There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. And what better way to master the discipline than to win one of these pups of the week like this dog right here did.
Yes, sir.
You know, and salute to the work, man. You know what I'm saying? Once again, brother who won with this is Casino Life's Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
Brother stated himself, man. And a lot of people don't like the way he addressed stuff, but I'm gonna tell you what, one thing I gotta respect about him. Casino will let you know where you stand up front. You know what I'm saying? He's not here to make friends with anybody who's not working. You know what I'm saying? And he makes that clearly articulate. When he come on the panel, if you want to talk to Big A and he wants to talk to Big, he's talking to Big A. If somebody else on the panel addresses him, he'll address it, but he's there to talk to who you want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I mean? I don't see nothing wrong with that, man. You don't have to come on this panel and talk to Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to come on this panel and talk to Big A. Maybe Pitwise on here. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Hard Finishes on here, and you got a question for them directly, man. Come on, ask your question and get on out the way. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Like, that's the thing. People think people say to go along to get along, but they don't realize that's the mentality that a lot of us have. And when it comes to bite work, man, it's not to go along, get along. It's not anybody really besides Big A that I'm gonna listen to talk about bite work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just be real with you. Like, it's as a community, like, it's not something that's really, really pushing the community. And I know that I'm probably one of the leading public figures on bite work with American Pit Bull Terrier, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas can say what they want to say. Oh, I know this person knows more. Yeah, they probably ain't public. They're probably very private. But when you talk about a public platform with somebody who actually has taken these dogs and can do it with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't niggas talking about that. There's people talking about bite work. There's people talking about the American Pit Bull Terrier. But with the lessons I've learned from dealing with both, you can't teach it. A good bulldog that's bred and raised right does not learn bite work the same way as a Malinois. It don't happen. They don't even come from the same place.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about the foundation of bite work, you got to talk about first the pit bull and how to make a safe biting dog. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, that's where I got offended with yesterday's conversation was you come to me like, I don't know your credentials, man, and you talking about you want to buy a dog for protection work, bro. I've become the people that wouldn't sell me a dog now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I understand now why they looked at me so funny when I said I want to do protection work with a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely do. Thank y'all for telling me no. Because at the time, man, I resented the people. But what it was I was doing the same thing that I'm complaining about right now. Mm-hmm. I've grown to a place in life where I understand. And so, for example, if I don't know that you even know how to train a dog and you come to me for protection work, I'm not selling you no dog like that.
Yeah.
That, like, bro, like, the foundation of bite work is obedience.
Yeah. And then you popping up out of nowhere and there is no relationship prior to. I mean, there's plenty of people that understand the assignment or really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, but one thing I do like about, I really like about Casino is younger. and he's like the bridge between generations, man. And a lot of times, man, when you hear somebody younger get being themselves and going into it, you can tell like they wild or whatever the case may be. You know, they got some growing to do. But Casino is like a well-mannered, you know, he's on his note, man. He's younger and like if he when he talks, when he gives his perspective on you know, the way he sees things, because I'm stuck in my generation down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like one of them old 80s boys, late 70s, still walking around with the Jerry curl type deal, man, thinking I'm fly. You know what I'm saying? But
for sure.
You know,
as long as you know.
Yeah, but I'll keep it real with myself. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, he fills that gap and gives that perspective that's needed, and it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You can understand where he's coming from with it. So I definitely appreciate that. And like KRS-One said, man, that's where we fault at, man. It's the fact that from generation to generation, we don't fool with each other. The old folks should be learning from the youngsters, and the youngsters should be learning from the old folks. But it's everybody fighting to get, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But like, you know, when he come up here and he say some stuff, it be legit.
I'm gonna say this too, man. I'm becoming the old folks, man. Like, like you said it, man. For real, I'm becoming the old folks, man. Like, I'm learning this stuff. Like, I understand why. I understand the why now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the why, man. And I know that those who stay in the game long enough, whether we agree or disagree, will understand the why. It's a lot of people on here I've argued with, and I honestly agree with their perspective now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with their perspective because I've seen it. Like, you know, I wasn't exposed to enough at the time. I was going off my perspective based on who and what I had been exposed to. Let me show you this dog of the week, man, because we've been slacking on the dog of the week. But
yeah,
this is Big C's Cayenne. She's the current dog of the week, man.
Yeah.
Cause like we always gonna talk about the dogs, man, and in that regard, bro. Well, all right. Let me start over with the foundations of bite work. Let me give a little insight into that, and I'm gonna show you guys the dog of the month as well. But with the foundation of bite work, you have to know what direction you're going in. So let me make this abundantly clear to all of those out there listening under the sound of my voice. It's at least 20 of y'all in here right now. Okay, the foundation of bite work with the American Pit Bull Terrier is this. If I was going to train a dog, or if I had to be like a spokesperson to say, how do you train a pit bull to do bite work? Your dog must bite in prey to be a real protection dog. An American Pit Bull Terrier in defense or fight drive is very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous because of the breed standard and the breed tenacity. It is not, I don't think it's worth it to train a pit bull in defensive drive. I will not do it. I will not train in defensive drive. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask a question real quick?
You just did, but you can ask another one.
Yeah. So with that being said, I noticed that you when it comes to bite work, you know, and I do it too. You know, I've done it, and you kind of put purpose to it. You know, salute to that. But with these dogs, it's more of a game than it is a serious act to begin with everything that you just said prior to.
Yes. I'm just using. Okay, this is why I say a regular trainer ain't good enough for my dogs, and a regular dog man ain't good enough. You got to be both. Okay, one, you have to understand the concepts and foundations for dog training and bite work to train a protection dog. A lot of people got attack dogs and call them protection dogs. I seen a video yesterday. I'm gonna give you an example. I seen a video yesterday of a Malinois, and like the lady sent him across a canyon. He goes down one side of the canyon, up the other side of the canyon to bite a man with a sleeve on. Okay, now my logic from Dre's perspective is, why would I ever want to send a dog across the canyon to bite somebody?
Yeah. That dog might not come back.
Well, it ain't even not come back. It's the, okay, what happens when I teach this dog this behavior and it goes across there and I can't run down the canyon to go stop it from biting somebody who is not supposed to bite.
Grab the wrong target.
Exactly. And it's gonna take you a day to get over there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, like a lot of these videos, man, like what's the purpose behind teaching that behavior, right?
Mm-hmm.
So going back to what we was really talking about, Big A, I'm teaching the dog to do what it already was gonna do. The dogs were bred to scratch. They were bred for the box. You know what I'm saying? They were bred to scratching the hogs in the woods. All I'm doing is changing the target. I'm not changing the purpose, I'm changing the target.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so with that logic, when I hear somebody say they want to do protection work, I'm like, bro, okay, another disclaimer. I sold a dog to a guy that trained other dogs. He trained presses. He still has a dog to this day, Saki's sister. She said she's too friendly for protection work. And she was actually more aggressive than Saki, right? Mm-hmm. But and this is why I have such an aversive to selling to dog trainers or people who say they do protection work. Most protection trainers put their dogs in defensive drive all the time, and their goal is to make a dog that basically is just gonna bite and like it's gonna bite, guaranteed. That's what that's their overall. And I'm like, that's not protection. That's biting. That's sport work. A sport dog has to bite all the time. A protection dog has to be able to differentiate between somebody who's just come over to the house to chill and somebody who ain't supposed to be there. That's literally like what you want. That's what the scenes you want to create. So the scenes I create with my dog for bite work, for actual biting on the sleeve, biting on the knapsack, biting all that stuff, it just gets transferred to different visuals. Mm-hmm. And this is a very, very quick synopsis. Puppy tugs on little puppy tugs. I upgrade to the bite wedges, to the bite sleeves, to a guy with a hoodie on with a sleeve on under it, to no sleeve, and see if he wants to bite, right? So we go progressive, like equipment, no equipment.
Yep.
The man becomes the equipment. That's the general progression.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
Now, the next progression is showing the scenes of where and when I want the dog to bite. Case in point, I come up to my gate late at night wearing a mask, wearing cologne that I don't normally wear. The dogs don't get my pheromones the way they normally would. I shake the fence. You know what I'm saying? When they show aggression, I then reward them. Okay, what am I teaching them? I'm painting the scene of if somebody comes through this fence at night, it's okay to bite. And then I reward them for trying to bite. Okay, so what does the dog learn after a couple weeks of doing that? It's okay to bite people at night to come in the backyard. Mm-hmm. Do the same thing in the daytime. Get a stranger to come over. A stranger to the dog, not a stranger to me. Like a homeboy that ain't never seen the dog before. You come over, you shake the fence, you come in the fence, the dog fires up and tries to bite him, give him a reward. I'm painting the picture that I want the dog to see for that bite work, but it's all offensive.
Yeah.
I go on my favorite trail. Wherever I walk my dog at and frequent with my dog, I teach him in that area. Okay, I have a homeboy, I have Big A jump out from behind a bush or whatever. Try to get me. Once the dog shows aggression, I reward it.
Hey, quick question. Hey, when we did that scenario, you rewarded them. You didn't reward them with a treat, did you?
Yeah, I just praised. I just rewarded them with praise.
Yeah, because the bond was so strong. Yeah. I just couldn't remember. Yeah.
Okay, Hemi got a good question, and thank you, Hemi, because like this is a good question. Hemi says, "What is defensive drive, and what is the alternative?" All right. So, in my opinion, and how I train, based upon what I think I understand, is this: there are 3 drives that I'm genuinely concerned with, and some people will say there's more. Some people say there's only 2. I don't care. Like that's on them. Let them explain themselves. Mm-hmm. I believe in prey drive. Yeah. Like this is the Bushy Dre way. Mm-hmm. I believe in prey drive, defensive drive, and fight drive. Those are the 3 drives. All right. Now my dogs, I don't mind them operating in fight drive, but they have to be fully trained before I would even teach them to automatically go into fight drive off of verbal command. Dogs got it in them naturally. You're not going to give them something they don't have. All right. Mm-hmm. It's like fight, flight, or freeze. Very similar concept. It comes from the amygdala, the reptilian brain. It's already in there. Your job, or as a trainer, or my job as a Bushy Dre trainer, is to simply unlock the words and pair words with when I want them to be in a specific drive, right? Mm-hmm. So for prey drive, it's get them. That's all prey drive. All I'm doing is rewarding them for going into prey drive for me.
Making them move forward. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to move them forward, man. Living life at the end of the leash. Mm-hmm. Defensive drive is a drive where the dog is either standing its ground or even backing away. I think the best way I can explain it is ears back, tail tucked. The dog, you know how they say the dog's back against the wall. Eventually, you're gonna come out
hair might be raised, huh?
Yeah, like these are signs, but like he's saying, what is it? Like defensive drive is the drive to defend itself. I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone. My back's against the wall. I'm either standing my ground or backing away. But I'm not moving forward. I don't want to hurt you, but I will hurt you, and I'm gonna do you bad. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. That's defensive drive.
Would this defensive drive fit in guarding?
Yeah. I would say object guarding, facilities guarding. I would if I wanted a dog for guard work, not protection work. I would want a dog that is pretty much trying to stay in a certain area and want to keep you out of that area. Please stay away from this area. Don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? I think mastiffs are really good for that. Oh, and that's another thing. Salute MKM, man. Salute.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Knowing the breed's purpose makes it extremely easy to direct the breed into which drive I would go into. If I got a presser, any kind of molosser, anything like that, I would train it to be a guard dog. One, it's not athletic enough, most of them. Let me repeat that. There are some super athletic warbles, like Big A showed y'all that. There's some super athletic dogs, man, but I'm talking about the generally speaking, if I got a molosser, I'm not getting that molosser to send it up walls. I'm not getting that molosser to go on long walks. I'm not doing none of that.
Yeah.
I didn't get it for that. I wouldn't get it for that. If I got a molosser in my backyard, I would train it to guard the backyard and guard the house. And that's where it would reside at. That would not be a good day-to-day person protection dog. I'm too active for it. Right? Can you make it a person protection dog? Absolutely. Yes. But no, man, it doesn't have the qualities to match my lifestyle. I'm way too active for that dog. That dog would die. Out here in Arizona, like me and Saki and I go running in 100-degree weather sometimes. You understand me? That molosser would die on my yard. Not saying they're not a good dog, it just don't match my lifestyle. But great example of a dog that's good for guard work. Attack dog. Because the attack dog different from a guard dog, different from a protection dog. Police canines, when they send them in buildings up to the second floor to go get an assailant, that's attack work. That ain't guard or protection. That dog is going to get you. You know what I'm saying? That's extremely high prey drive. And then depending on the situation, the person has a gun or a knife, that dog might have to go straight from prey drive to defensive or bite drive, right?
And to add to that, what you call it, man, they don't always hit the right target, even in that supposedly professional setting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because honestly, there's no reason for a person to have an attack dog, because in most states, and every state I've ever lived in, it's illegal to have your dog off leash anyways in a public setting, unless you're the police. So, that type of dog don't even resonate with the general public. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother King T. King T says, Drake, Big A, and the whole chat. To all the smokers, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Canelo Pack on me today. I'm still smoking like this. For sure, man. For sure. Yeah, man. Speaking of smoking on, man, we smoking on that dog of the month, man. That's that that's that Pitwise's Oren Ishii, man. She look good at that show, bro. She look good at that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's but hear me. So defensive drive, prey drive, and fight drive are the three drives that I speak on when I speak on drives. You know, and I'm able to see and identify them for myself, right? So we know, I've heard in the community people say, play drive versus prey drive. Like, look, man, let me explain something to you, bro. It ain't, to me, it's not what they're going after, it's the intention behind it that defines the drive. And I think that when other brothers speak on it, man, they speaking from their place of understanding. But what I'm telling you is, if you understand the concept of transference, that's like, okay, I seen a brother on Facebook, he taking his puppy and scratching it into the mirror, right? The puppy is scratching at the mirror, which is himself. Okay? Now, the concept is, the puppy's not scratching it into another animal, right? But eventually what will happen is he can take that puppy and put it in front of another animal and transfer that aggression from the mirror to the other animal. That's called transference. Same thing with the sleeve. I go from a sleeve to not a sleeve, and the dog has the same picture. It's all a game because it's the same concept. You taught me the game, and now I can apply that to different things in life. Oh, shout out to Pitwise with the TV.
Sensei. Yeah, that's the Sensei Pitwise.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2016.
Salute, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And MKM say, I've never purposely bred for drive, never had to, I guess. Thank you, Frisco.
Yeah.
Salute, man. And I'm glad you're proud of the Frisco dogs. I like my Frisco dogs too, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Hemi asked the follow-up question, man. Hemi, this is good because you're keeping the conversation just flowing, bro.
Yeah.
He says, so are you describing a dog's natural temperament fits into either prey drive, defensive, or fight? Or mine? No, that's exactly what I'm saying, Hemi. And what I'm telling you is a lot of these trainers, to clarify that, a lot of these guys who come to me, they've never trained a pit bull for protection work. Even if they've trained 1,000 protection dogs, they've never trained a true, a good representative of the breed for protection work. Because once again, the Malinois came out of the box ready to bite somebody. Out of the box, my Malinois was ready to bite somebody. If that makes sense. So all I had to do was train him to sit down, stay, or whatever. I never had to train him to bite a person. I didn't have to do no transference. He wanted to bite you off. At 6 months, that dog would have ate your shoes off your feet, bro. You understand what I'm telling you? Like at 6 months. So, so the reasons for training that dog would have been completely different from training a pit bull to bite somebody, because that dog already want to do it. Most pit bulls, when I think of a good pit bull, I think of a dog that is not a man biter. Genuinely, don't even want to. People friendly. So when you talk about a people friendly dog, okay, and for you to make it don't like people, you would have to do things like pinch it, you know what I'm saying, make it food aggressive. Like that's what most people are going.
Yeah, take it out of his character.
Yeah, take it out of his character. You training against the nature of the temperament of the dog, and that's why Brucey Dre is so special, because I'm not doing none of that. I'm just teaching the dog. Oh, it's okay. If it ain't me and they come in the backyard, it's a rag. You as a person are a rag. You're a rag. You're a tug. You are. You know what I'm saying? You're a cowhide. You're that. I'm just teaching the dog that to visualize you as that. You know what I'm saying? But it's all prey. You know what I'm saying? It's all like he's just playing with you. You know what I'm saying? But he's playing with you rough. You know. Defensive drive is not comfortable, and a lot of dogs will even turn on their handlers in the defensive drive. I think any pit bull raised in defensive drive has the propensity to turn on the handler and bite the handler. That's dangerous. And so when these so-called protection trainers come to me thinking that they know something because they train 100 Malinois, bro, all it takes is one Malinois to realize it requires zero skill to train a Malinois. I don't like, take it how you want to take a Malinois trainer. It takes zero skill to train a Malinois. Zero. Yeah. None. And I'm telling you right now, Big A asked this question when we first met. He said, man, what happened with the Malinois? Nigga, I got bored.
Yeah.
Because the dog, everything I taught it, the dog could pick it up fast. But he didn't have the pain tolerance, and he didn't have no off switch for people.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. They more all the way people aggressive.
Yeah. Genuinely want to hurt you.
No doubt in it. Yep, no doubt about it.
You know what I mean? They don't view you as a toy. They view you as like it's like putting a box dog down in the box. When they see a person, that's the same intent. And I'm telling you, if you had a good Malinois, bred the way it's supposed to be bred, and acting how it's supposed to be acting, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Like when my pit bulls, when they bite people, the intention is like, okay, I'm just doing this like it's a game. You know what I'm saying? I break them off with a break sit, whatever, or call them off. But when that Malinois, bro, he won't scratch into you, and even when I get him off of you, he's still gonna be sitting there barking. Just like he trying to scratch into you, bro. Like it's not the same, bro. It's genuinely not the same.
I'm thinking about this. You know, naturally. Like you said, a good dog, good bulldog, people friendly. But it's banned in countries like UK. You know, certain. You know, you got to jump through hoops to get them in Germany and all different places in Europe. But yet, all of these people aggressive dogs over there are thriving like a mug, man. The most dangerous dogs you could have for people are thriving. Doberman pinchers, German shepherds, Dutch shepherds, all you name it. You know what I'm saying? All of it, man. It's crazy.
Why is that?
Man.
It's because in the masses, the people that own them, that do have the ones that bite, understand the propensity of a biting dog. There's the same way we got this forum to talk about the game dogs and like, don't nobody speak pedigrees like we speak pedigrees. But you go to a Malinois, if you join any Malinois groups, they talk about training and securing their training dogs, where we talk about maintaining bloodline. It's a very common, even a low-level Malinois handler understands the responsibility behind it. Now, flash forward to our breed, American Pit Bull Terrier, and it's not talked about. So when somebody gets a man biter, we talk about the fact that we don't want them, but people got them. You're going to breed them. It's in there. It's in there. So because we just talk down about it and people's culling processes is trash, they get out there and they got serious ability to do serious damage real fast, real fast. You know, and then coupled with these dogs these are poor people dogs. I don't care what, like, we all poor. If you got these dogs, it ain't too many rich people that have pit bull, real pit bull. You know, they might have bullies, they might have Frenchies, but real working pit bull. This is a working man's dog. Okay. Yeah. And guess who don't vote? Guess who don't donate money to campaigns? Guess who don't do none of that? Working class men. Upper middle class, yeah. The upper crust, they definitely donate money. They don't own these dogs. So it's us, the majority, the working class citizen that has these, and we have to be communal because we have to live around other people. We can't afford land. We can't afford to be away from people. We don't have no clubs to go to a train at properly. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And that's right, Supreme. I said it. Most people's culling process is trash.
And I heard a conversation not too long ago where I can't remember where I heard it, but they were talking about, you know, man biting bulldogs that did all the work, you know, and half of the people were, you know, some people were like, yeah, I would keep it in my program, and other people were like, nah. So you know that's always on the table, you know, how people view it, but it's no room for it over, you know, over here.
Well, Dixie, what's good, big dog? What's good, both y'all brothers?
Hey.
But yeah, man. So we talk about the foundation of bite work, man. The first step is obviously like raising them through the thing, but making sure you got a dog that's stable enough to do that without killing your kids and killing your family, killing your other dogs, man. Like, bro, it's a whole process to it. And with American Pit Bull Terrier, obviously the first thing is obedience, to make sure the dog is balanced enough to even do it. Because if you got one that's trying to scratch like a Malinois, that's not a good candidate to me. I would never train a dog like that. Never. Because I know what they can do. Never. And honestly, if a customer wanted that, man, and I had one bred available, bro, you're gonna pay like 10 stacks because that's a liability, bro. And if you got 10 stacks, that means you probably got the finances to have that dog off on a farm somewhere where it's never gonna see the general public.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, I want a price tag on a dog like that. I don't want that to go to the general public. Like, why would I put that on your yard?
Yeah, but typically, the people that do pay and if it don't matter what the breed is, typically the people that pay top dollar for their dogs, they're gonna take well care of them. Whether the dog is trash and they overpaid for it or not, they're gonna take well care of their dog. You know.
Well, they're gonna take it to the right trainers, the right handlers. You know, so they're gonna add in whatever controls they need to add in to make the dog livable for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, once again, these dogs belong to working class people, man. Like the average working class people ain't about to pay that money for no dogs. Like, what they want is a smart dog that's balanced, that can do the work that they want to do with the dog, man. Anybody got no time for no dog that's biting through the walls trying to get to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want no dog like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what?
Man, that is the worst liability in the world, man. You better have some bail money, bond money, lawyer money, insurance.
And like another thing, man, my cousins, man, you know what I'm saying? They used to be on the block. They would have dogs like that and sticking them on crackheads and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, because to them it was funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of their dogs, I would say, didn't really have mouth like that. Like, so even if it bit somebody, it's gonna cause lacerations, but it ain't breaking bones and stuff. But you get a real good bred dog that can bite like that, man, bro, you gonna hurt somebody mess around, bite their femoral artery and kill them. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, oh man, like, I'm not advocating for bite work. I'm talking about the foundation of it and like the things that you have to understand why it's so special and why it's only select few people who I even want to talk to about it on a high level. Because this breed, I'm not gonna lie, this breed wasn't designed for that.
Yeah,
they weren't designed for it. The level of damage they can do in their off switches, they don't align very well. You know, obviously the giant schnauzer is probably like one of the best candidates for bite work.
Yeah,
super intelligent like a poodle, but still got that terrier drive. That's a good balanced dog. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to specialize in a specific breed, go get you a breed like they tell me, go get you a breed that can already do what you're trying to do, and you just tweak it the way you want to tweak it. Like you have to know that to do it with the American Pit Bull Terrier, you have to know the American Pit Bull Terrier in and out. You have to. You know what I'm saying? Just no knock on other people, man, but I know this dog a lot better than I let on. You know what I'm saying? Understanding what they're good at, what they're not good at, from being on people's yards and having them over my lifetime. It requires a lot of understanding of your specific breed, and that's why trainers that train multiple breeds, I have a high level of respect for their ability to be versatile, but they'll never specialize in one breed. They're not going to see enough of one breed to be like, okay, this one is good for this reason. I have to use these techniques to get this one done. You know what I'm saying? Like every breed has its own culture, its own class, you know. And yeah, man. Let me see.
Can I show a messy video? Did you see that video I sent you yesterday with that kind of torso? Can I show you a messy video, man? It's on the topic though.
Yeah.
All right, give me.
Tony said, so when people say man biter in reference to pit bull, they just talking about crazy dog. That's what I'm talking about when I say man. That's my definition, Tony. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Big A. Let the video rock.
Hold on. I got to bring it back up. My bad.
Okay. All right. Well, in the meantime, like, yeah, Tony, like, I think you hit the nail on the head. Like, a dog that bites people and a man biter is not the same thing. Like, a man biter will get off the chain and chase you down and bite you. I've seen this video. Not this time. I've seen it before. Check this out. This is a man biting dog right here. A real man stopper, because he can't call him off. And luckily the decoy is a trained decoy and got up out of there.
It ain't funny. That's not funny, man. It's not funny.
But yeah, that's the dog right there where he couldn't call that dog off. And then luckily they did. And also that goes back to show you the athleticism. Remember when I was telling you about like a guard dog? Like, like my dog would have hawked that man down.
Man, that dog, he wouldn't have had a chance in hell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My dog would have hawked that man. That man would have been bit. That man would have been bit, bro. A Malinois would have hawked that man down.
There. Might have caught him in there, right there.
Yeah, a Doberman would have hawked that man down.
Yeah.
And thank goodness it was a Molosser, because the owner had a chance to catch up to him. Because you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, we talk about the raw athleticism. We talk about the raw athleticism of a dog, man. Like this goes back to why I would have that dog be in a guard dog. That's completely demonstrates exactly what I was talking about.
Now, if he was in a house in an enclosed area, he out of there.
Yeah, or a backyard, fenced backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
smaller.
He's out of there.
Less room. Yeah. It's purpose behind each one of them. You know what I'm saying? And man, this can happen to anybody. And he's doing real civil work. Like there is no sleeve. All he got is his clatter sticks.
Yeah. No, not man, God. Hey man, but let this be a lesson to everybody who wants to be a decoy. You need to be in shape.
Yes.
You need to be in shape. I'm telling you, this is no joke.
That's fact.
Yeah.
That's fact. Because this could have been real bad. Bad. I'm glad you shared that, Big A.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like that right there, like I can't even use the dog like that.
Yeah.
I feel like what am I like? I'm too public. Like I can't even use the dog like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people get in protection work and like, okay, protection work is like drugs, right? People like real addicts, they don't go to the drug dealer that just got good drugs. They want to go to the drug dealer where somebody OD'd at. Something that's way too powerful for them anyway. That's what people
heroin, man. That's the heroin. Yep. That's exactly how it go.
And you know what I'm saying? And like the people that are people that are new to protection work, what they do is that's what they go for. I want that kill. I want that straight drop. Yeah, and you'll be another lawsuit.
Yep. That's how it go, man. They don't get to jumping until somebody fall. Then everybody coming. You be like, God, dog.
But yeah, man. Like, with this bite work thing, man, it's honestly, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Go to a professional. If you like me and your heart is in it, you're gonna figure it out. I promise you. If you like me and your heart is in it, you're gonna figure it out. But like, if you just doing it, just buying a dog to just do it, you're already behind the curve. I was talking to my sister about it this morning, man. I was like, look, I was like, if you start talking about protection work and you talking about getting a dog in the same breath and you've never done it before, you on the wrong path, bro. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might figure it out, but I did probably 8 to 10 years of research on it before I ever even got a dog. Like, I understood training, I understood the breeds I wanted to deal with, and I understood what it was gonna take to get that breed to do it before I ever got the dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, drawing up plans, staying up late night, watching other people's videos, watching videos, seeing mistakes, learning the whole process. When I got the dog, I was ready to train.
Yeah.
Like, this whole concept of, like, I start training as soon as I see the dog. That was before I even brought my first dog when I came back from overseas. Like, I was like, the moment I see my dog, training starts. The moment I see it, training starts.
Yeah, but man, how long were you looking into training and stuff like that without a dog prior to?
I fell in love with it in 13. I got my dog in late 19, so like 6.5, almost 7 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like, you know, that to me, that is you know, it shows the discipline, the dedication, and all that to be focused on it without the actual product in hand. You know what I'm saying? That's taking the time to do your due diligence, you know.
And let me say this about the grind too, because a lot of people miss out on the grind. Because I wasn't here, I wasn't on YouTube. But check this out.
Mm-hmm.
So Toyo and I, we did a video called Outside, and I'm showing videos of me in Korea, walking around doing cleanup. Some of the videos I didn't catch because at the time I didn't want to do a dog channel. At the time I wanted to be a blogger. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the Breakfast Club. But what ended up happening was in Korea, you know what I'm saying, I started seeing people with these dogs called Jindos. And the ones, like the Koreans that I befriended, they would let me just work with their dogs in their backyard. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people in Korea don't have yards. They got like apartments, and you go up on the roof to train. You know, that's the backyard, the roof, or they sky rises. And so I'm working with them. I'm working with little dog. I told you about the dog in the bar. You know, I would teach people. I would go in the bar. A lot of bars where they have dogs. And this one woman, she had a little dog, like a little Shih Tzu, and I told you how I taught them to bark at people. Like, people would walk by, and I would bark at them.
Yeah.
I would bark at people, and then I would pet the dog, and eventually, you know, so after a couple of people went by, the dog, when people would walk by, the dog would start barking at the people. You know what I'm saying? And I would pet the dog. And basically, I shouldn't have taught the dog to do that. You know what I'm saying? But
because you can't turn it off.
Yeah, but I was learning. You know what I'm saying? I was learning at other people's expense. So don't get it twisted. Like, just because I didn't have a dog doesn't mean I wasn't working with dogs and learning what skills worked and what skills didn't work.
Yeah, but that's like, you working in the field. That's you still don't have your dog. You know what I'm saying? You testing the waters. You seeing, okay, does this work? You know what I'm saying? How does that work or whatnot? But I do have a question though.
Okay.
You said you were sitting at the bar, and when people would walk by, you would start barking. Did people look at you crazy?
Yep, they looked at me like I was crazy, and they should have.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't give a damn either. I would do that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care. But like, I was just trying to picture the scene or whatnot. But at the same time, there's one thing I have learned in my experience of being around other people working with their dogs. You have to be animated at times with these dogs. You know, you got to be animated to get the point across for them to understand, you know, sometimes, man. So that I was just, you know, yeah,
man. Shout out to Schoolcraft in the building, man. Y'all check him out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Shout out to School
Yeah.
Craft, man. Thank you for the RBG.
Lone Wolf.
Yeah, man. But it's Big A, can you please tell them that story you told me about after I told you about the barking at the bar, what you did with that information? I thought that was hilarious. I don't know if you want to share it live or not.
I was just playing because she knew what it was. She was there when we were having a conversation. So Dre and we would sit there. Dre was at my house and whatnot. It's me, Tiff, and it was just me, Dre, and my wife and whatnot. We sitting in there, and Dre told that story or whatnot. So days go by, man, and I don't know, you got a girlfriend or wife or whatever, sometimes they be getting on your nerves or whatever, bugging you and stuff like that, man. Salute to Tiff. I love her to death. But she was bugging me, and I'm laying on the couch, and I had Sun Tzu on my chest. So she come bug me, and I looked at her, I just started barking. Tiff got mad at me, she started cussing me out and walked out. Yeah, man. Nah, man. Yeah, that was, that was funny, man. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I thought it was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
It was she knew she was a part of it. It was inside joke, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. That boy.
Yeah.
You a fool, bro.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man. To recap, man, the foundations of bite work are this, man. The dog must learn to do transference from whatever object to another object. I start with either bags or rags or ropes. I work my way up to wedges, bite sleeves, and then we do either hidden sleeve or no sleeve at all.
Yeah, you work your way up and then you work your way back down to nothing.
Yeah. Because one of the biggest things I see is, man, dogs that become equipment fixated, and I want to know they're gonna get you. They're gonna get on your head, man.
Yeah.
That's important to me, man. I've done demonstrations, I've done videos, man, and the reason for that is just to show the proof of concept, man. Proof of concept to those who are interested or think they want to talk about it, man. When we have these discussions, man, I talk to other trainers. I like for them to come with receipts, and a lot of them don't really have the receipts. So I kind of lose a little faith in their ability to produce what they say they're going to produce. Also, when I look at any other breed, like with a Pressa, with a Malinois, I could go way further, way faster. Like, I'm just being real with you. I can go way further, way faster with bite work. But to me, the dogs are not balanced enough. So, in my honest opinion, the American Pit Bull Terrier is the most balanced dog when raised appropriately and when trained right for protection and bite work. I'm not saying it's better at it than the Malinois, but it's definitely a more balanced dog on average, the law of averages. So Hemi James says, does a professionally trained protection dog require an owner, trainer too, or is it a push to play and watch? It's not. Hemi, it's not. And that's the thing, man.
Yeah, man. That's a great question.
I would say this, bro. In my honest opinion, if the moment you decide you want a protection dog, you just became a dog trainer. Because just like conditioning or getting them in shape for a show, it is a perpetual process of reinforcing behavior. A dog at 2 is not going to be as solidified in their training as a dog at 4 or 6 or 8 years old. And additionally with that, if you don't do maintenance on it, the dog is going to revert back to just being a dog. You know what I'm saying? So like, you can pay $20,000, $30,000 for a dog, but if you're not going to do the upkeep on it, it'll still have the commands, but they won't be as crisp. They might not be as reliable. So maintenance training, I would say you want to do maintenance training every 3 to 6 months. Go back through everything you've already taught and just make sure it's still locked in and still good behavior. You know what I'm saying? You can still rely on that command to work when you need it to work, right? Additionally, there's a reason why there's only 2 types of dogs that you can write up on your taxes: service animals and protection animals. It's because it's a cyclic process. You continually have to put money into this dog to maintain it. It's like getting a project car or rebuilding a 1970s Mustang. You're going to continually have to put work into that car. But the product you have when it's done is amazing. But you have to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? They don't make parts for it no more. You got to get the parts retrofitted, rebuilt. You know what I'm saying? You got to rebuild these behaviors. You got to rebuild a bond. You got to keep the structure going. Because like I said, if you go 6 years with a protection dog, you never employ it, you never do any of the work with it, the dog gonna be rusty. It might still have the commands, but it's gonna be rusty. It's not gonna be crisp. And when you need it to do the work, it may not do the work. So I would, if you got the money to buy one for $30,000, you probably had the money to have a trainer come in with you once a year and just rehome and replenish those skills. But if you can't do that, man, you're gonna have to be a trainer yourself to maintain these behaviors.
Yeah, and my whole thing would be, if you have $30,000 to spend on train to go dog, why not spend half of that, or whatever, and invest time and learn how to train yourself?
Yeah,
and then you are the source. Everything that comes through you'll never have to pay that again.
Because I'm like, even if you can afford one $30,000 dog, and you decide you don't ever want to buy one again, you got to get another one to breed to it, or you got to breed it to make more of them. And then you got to pay somebody to come in and train those too, man. No.
Yeah.
No, man. That's why I'm like, man, look, if I buy something, man, I'm buying it because I like the program and I think it's going to add to what I'm already doing. But yeah, to answer your question, man, it definitely, if you buying a dog, one, the trainer should be bringing you in on the training sessions anyway, so you can see exactly how to handle, and so they can give you feedback. Because if you never trained before, just because you stay in the command, there might be things that you don't understand about canine behavior that they should be teaching you as well. So yeah, man, it's a certain echelon of people that I think should have protection dogs, man. Not just get you a good guard dog. I would say they require way less training, man. You just put them in the backyard, let them grow up, treat them good, and they're gonna do their thing, man. That's a plug and play. But protection is, I take my dog to the airport. Y'all see it. Y'all see me in my places. I show y'all. I take him to the airport. I take him downtown. We go into Petco. That's a protection dog. He understands what protection looks like. He understands that, okay, the people in Petco, people in Tractor Supply, they're not threats. He can discern between the two. I've showed him enough pictures, enough scenes for him to be able to decide when he needs to do his job, right? Like that dog in that video that Big A just pulled up, that's a guard dog. That dog gonna bite people. It might bite people indiscriminately. You know what I'm saying? Because that's his job. His job is to get him up out of there. So
what happened if he get loose?
Yeah. What happened if he get loose in public? What I'm saying? I'm not taking that dog nowhere in public. So yeah, man, Hemi, bro. Every question you asked, man, very, 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 very well funded question, bro. Thank you. Ace Ventura, but all the time. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what's up.
It feels good to be back, y'all.
So,
what's up?
When you were you had the Shih Tzu when you were barking, did you sound like the Shih Tzu, or you know what I'm saying? Because I know you can sound like
Just one half, I don't mind acting out in public, like, because the goal ain't to please you. The goal is to get my dog to do what I want it to do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
that's a language in itself, man. That is a language in itself. It's funny, talking about it, but that is a language in itself, bro. Especially if you can mimic that particular breed sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. It is, man. But I did want to say, man, I appreciate y'all, man. It's good to be back. Yesterday I had some stuff going on. I missed my live yesterday. So I was there like 4 or 5 lives that I missed. It's been over 200 days, and I missed 4 or 5 lives in 200 days, man. But I'm okay with that, bro. Due to either travel or issues around the home, you know what I'm saying. But man, that's not a bad number, man. I'm still shooting over 90%, man. We still in the excellent rating. Military excellent rating is 90. Outstanding rating is 95 or higher. That's military ratings, right? So we still excellent, man. We still excellent. But thank y'all for coming back. You know what I'm saying? My brother Big C hit me up. He said he was hitting the notification, waiting for that live to come on, man.
That's what's up.
Salute,
man.
Salute.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had that time, Big A, man. We had that time getting ready for the cookout.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, man, discipline and foundation matter before pressure and performance. Hey, man, stop trying to just have a dog in the fight. Sharpen your sword. Be the fight in the dog, man. Was out here just out here. You know what I'm saying? Stop just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sharpen your sword. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and also, man, Big C, I got you here, man. Big C, everybody who competed this weekend, man, please, I'm imploring y'all, man, hit me up, man. I want to get my debts squared. You know what I'm saying? I want to get my debts squared before this next dog of the week, man. So if you won in the last, you know what I'm saying, and whatever, hit me up, man. Like, it's just sitting in my cash app. Like, I need to get y'all paid, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if y'all doing it, if you don't want it and you just wanted to like to be in the show and support, man, let me know that, man. So I'm not sitting with the pressure over my head, man. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It matters, bro.
Yes, sir.
We at the hour mark, man. Hemi said, man, thank you, Dre. Folks need to understand what is involved so the breed doesn't get bad media. Exactly. Cheers.
Yeah.
Salute. But Herders and Bulldogs, another one, man. Salute, bro. Salute, big dog. But yeah, y'all, let me hit y'all with this prayer. Let me do one last plug for Schoolcraft Kennels. If y'all want to get supplies, Schoolcraft got supplies. Also, let me give a shout out to my brother Welsh. Welsh has canine supplements, man. Like, holla at them boys, man. Like, they here rocking with me. I'm going to promote their stuff as much as I can, man. Like, ain't no question. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we be over here joking. We be playing around with Welsh, man. But Welsh mean well. Welsh got good product. And he always here, bro. Salute Welsh.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, bro. I genuinely do.
Yeah.
And like I said, my brother Schoolcraft, man, he got the highs on deck. You know what I'm saying? So we got dog shows coming up out here on the West Coast. I'm definitely gonna be reaching out to him as well, and I'll do a review on the work, man. So salute.
Yeah.
But for those of y'all that pray, please stay. If you don't, it's cool. I'm going over to the cookout. I got that tri-tip, the burn ins for the cookout today, man. I'm also bringing some tortillas. You know what I'm saying? You can roll them up, make you a little wrap or a little taco out of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm bringing to the cookout today, Toyo. So I'm on my way over, bro. We pulling up in 5.
Yeah, man.
Big A, what you bring to the cookout? I ain't heard you mention what you bring to the cookout in a while.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be able to be at the cookout, but I'm gonna send something up there. Let me see what I'm gonna send up there, man. I'm gonna send in a catering order from this barbecue spot, man. Get y'all some barbecue up there, man. You know? Yeah, some brisket and some burnt ends, man. That's all we working with. Brisket and burnt
bro,
ends.
I got the burnt ends. You need to bring some of them ribs, some racks of ribs over there, cuz.
Hey, so check this out, Drake. So you hip to the burnt ends.
Yeah.
Man, you done came a long way, bro. No, for real, man. You done came. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, hey, Dre didn't know nothing about brisket before he came to Texas. Nothing. Nah, he on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, man. I got a son from Texas, man. I gotta be on.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah.
Let me get this prayer, man, as we go to the cookout, bro.
Mm-hmm.
May the Lord watch between you and me while we're absent, one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dog.
For the love of the game.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop, slow, head nod, flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain. Locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Socket from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.